they say grief is the silent language of a heart learning to heal. Angie Cartwright founded the National Grief Awareness Day in 2014. Familiar with loss, Cartwright too became lost in grief. She has become dedicated to bringing support to those who have suffered like her and enlightening others to the realities of bereavement. Grief is a universal human experience, transcending age, culture, and background. It's a complex emotion that can arise from various forms of loss, be it the passing of a loved one, the end of a relationship, the loss of a job, or even the changes brought about a major life event. While grief is natural, its effects on our mental, emotional, and physical well-being cannot be underestimated. So what are the consequences of grief? Grief can have various emotional, psychological, and physical consequences. They may include feelings of sadness, anger, guilt, and even numbness. It can lead to changes in sleep patterns, appetite, and energy levels. Grief can also impact concentration, decision-making, and overall mental well-being. The intensity and duration of these consequences vary from person to person. So what can one do to cope with grief? Dealing with grief can be challenging. It's important to give yourself time to process your emotion and seek support from friends, family, or a therapist. Engaging in self-care, expressing your feelings, and creating a support system can all help you navigate through the grieving process. It is important to remember that everyone grieves differently. So what does Grief Awareness Week involve? It involves a series of events, discussions, workshops, and online resources that focus on helping people better understand and cope with grief. The goal being to create a supportive environment where people can share their experiences, learn about healthy ways to process grief, and find ways to connect with others who are going through similar struggles. Moreover, Grief Awareness Week serves as a reminder to take care of ourselves. In extending compassion to others, we must also remember that self-care is not selfish. When we nurture our own well-being, we become better equipped to help those around us. And one author says it beautifully, "Grief's tender touch, a heavy toll. Yet, through its grasp, we find a soul. In letting go, we are set to fly on wings of love that never die."